The Sons of Silence Motorcycle Club was established in 1966 and is based out of Colorado. With only 300 members, they are a smaller network of bikers, but don't let the lack of number fool you, they are one of the deadliest and most tenacious motorcycle gangs in existence. Due to a litany of turf wars, the Sons of Silence built a heavy arsenal of deadly weapons like machine guns, grenades, and pipe bombs. So in this video, we are going to talk about the European criminals that shocked the industry, Sons of Silence. The video is going to be amazing, so make sure you stick to the end. On October 9, 1999, 37 Sons of Silence members were arrested on drug trafficking and illegal weapons charges after one of Denver's largest federal undercover operations. The Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms raided a number of homes and properties in Colorado Springs and Fort Collins and seized 20 pounds of methamphetamine, 35 guns, 4 hand grenades, 2 silencers, cash, and motorcycles. The investigation began in 1997 and involved 2 undercover agents infiltrating the club. The Sons of Silence can be distinguished by a 1% patch. Rumor has it, the patch refers to a comment by the American Motorcyclist Association that said that 99% of all motorcycle club members were law-abiding people, implying that only 1% were outlaws. Other patches can be worn, including symbols and phrases. Club members can wear patches that involve symbols such as the Totenkopf, the skull, and crossbones. It's been suggested that the definitions are a hoax intended to provoke outrage and make fools of people outside the club. The symbols also express the person's rejection of social norms and the desire for the shock value. Before we move on, support us by hitting subscribe and the bell icon to get notified when we post new videos. Now, let's get back to our topic. The Sons of Silence control a big part of the Southwest and Rocky Mountain states. The club boasts at least 30 chapters across the US and 5 smaller clubs in Germany. The first chapter outside Colorado was the Iowa chapter, which was founded in 1968. There are now American chapters in Arkansas, Colorado, Florida, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri, North Dakota, South Dakota, Utah, and Wyoming. The first foreign chapter was founded in Munich, Germany in 1998. In 2001, more German chapters were founded in Freising, Ganghofen, and Nuremberg, where they temporarily called themselves CEC, or 353, presumably meaning Central European Criminals, which changed soon back to the original SOS at some point in November 2007, when also Viernheim did get their own chapter, soon after all chapters promised loyalty by original chapters. At least 6 members of the club were charged with assault and jailed for their involvement in an infamous bar brawl in Colorado Springs in 1972. The brawl involved 22 participants. It was a result of a power struggle between 3 motorcycle clubs. Some Sons of Silence members were also involved in kidnapping children. Ronald Merrill's Bad Ron Gruber is one of the most dangerous Sons of Silence members. He was sentenced to 25 years in prison for rape and assault in 1977. While in prison, he was sued by 2 guards whom he assaulted. In 1994, he was convicted on a federal racketeering charge. Another influential figure in the club's history is Leonard Lloyd J.R. Reed, Jr., also a Navy veteran who served from 1965 until 1969. Reed succeeded Richardson as the Sons of Silence's national president in 1977 and held the position for 22 years. In the 1990s, Reed and Richard Lester, an attorney and motorcyclist, formed the Colorado Confederation of Clubs, which improved communication between motorcycle clubs and provided a means to avoid conflict. Bruce G. Richardson was born on 22 August 1939 and was known as the Dude. He was the founder and the first president of the Sons of Silence Motorcycle Club. In 1984, he was involved in the abduction of a doctor and sentenced to 6 years in prison. He died in his sleep in 2013. The club was featured in a 2009 episode of Gangland, which included interviews with one of the undercover agents who infiltrated the club. 2 men, Stanley B. Glade and Justin W. Jesk, were arrested after assaulting and robbing a Sons of Silence member at his home in Longmont on April 17, 2012. The club has been engaged in a turf war with the Outlaws and other motorcycle clubs. They are allied with the Hells Angels, which means they have many enemies. So that's it. Please like, share, and comment your thoughts below if you liked this video. Remember to subscribe to see our next video.